When will somebody, one of our managers, I thought Frank Wood played 2 up front. But this little man is the most important little Chelsea fan in the world.
Pulisic should make more of an effort in the game. Sorry, my voice is gone, but Pulisic, I got so angry at him. At points I wanted him to cut inside, make an effort to shoot, maybe hit the crossbar more or something, but nothing. He just lost position and it led to the goal. Unfortunately, we lost.
Where do you think we went wrong in the second half?
We went wrong when Batshuayi came on for Abraham. Like, I know it may have injected some pace, like Willian and Batshuayi, but why put a 17-year-old untrained midfielder in there? Kovacic looked amazing, but Gilmour looked below par. Gilmour doesn't even have any right to play.
You can't see a game out. Our back balls, we turned into Arsenal fans.
Tomori, I get that Tomori. I get that Tomori knows how to play under Lampard, but he's still not ready for Champions League, Premier League football. He looked very, very weak in that defence.
I went to get something to drink, and before I got in there, there was already 2-1, and I was like, what went wrong? That was so quick. I think the second half was so poor. I don't know what the coach told them, at the second half. They couldn't even attack. So I think they need to do better. Second half, like last game too, the second half was poor. So I think they need to do better second half because it was so poor. Like the defensive was so poor. But attack-wise, Pulisic needs to step up because I think he's losing the ball, often, and he needs to step up. And Aspi at the back needs to step up too because this season has been so poor. I hope we got to rely on Rhys James coming back and Hudson-Odoi coming back too.
Tammy Abraham, I'm beyond pleased for because all the years me coming to the bridge, home away. When was the last time in the past 2 games 4 goals have been scored and those 4 goals from the academy? That is something I'm beyond pleased for. It's something we rarely see at Chelsea, and Lampard has been given that option. And in a sense, the transfer ban is to me a blessing in disguise. Because this year we can I'd like to say rebuild. Because since Lampard's come in, he has that ideology, and also behind him, Jody Morris, who was at the academy. He knows Mason Mount, he knows Tammy Abraham, he knows Tomori, and he also knows Hudson-Odoi. He has those players in the back of his mind, and he knows how to implement them, which can give Lampard some leeway. When it comes to the game, it's like with the Leicester game. The first half, I thought we did well. We had movement, we had display, we had quick pace. In the second half, Sheffield got a goal on the break. I mean, that shocks me, really. I mean, the team just fell asleep. And with in the starting 11, I don't really have a strong starting 11 yet. And with that is a leader. Because Asby is our leader at the moment, and I love him to bits. His heart's there, but his legs aren't. And then we just need to think, I think Jorginho would be a fair shout. When it comes to our future for the rest of the season, I think, bearing in mind this isn't our strongest team. And it's actually good that we are giving these young players a go.
I mean, Rhys James, get him in. He needs to come in. Sooner the better. We need the quickness. No, Asper's the one. But he's not even got the leadership. He's not a fearsome person. He cannot do that. He cannot run that dressing room. That's a Rudiman job. It's a John Terry job. We still need to replace John Terry. There's no leader in that team. Who is bossing that team on the pitch?
No, we haven't had leadership.
Who's in charge? Who's in charge of that team? Who is telling everyone where to be? I play football myself, and I play centre back, and I work with a guy, and he's like, Zach, 10 yards back, and he'll tell you where the ball's coming. And you take 5 steps back, and he tells you that, and you're in the right position. He'll read the game. Who's reading that game? Who's controlling that game?
Only vocal player in that team really is Jorginho, but other than that, there's no one else.
He's vocal in midfield. Who's doing that from the back? I know Kepa thinks he's the manager, the owner, and all that shit, but who's going to do that? We need a John Terry. We need a leader.
Yeah,
we
but to be
need
fair,
someone to grab it. We need someone to grab it by the horn, though. And maybe when Ruben comes back, that's Ruben's job, isn't it? I think Ruben should be captain.
Ruben as captain?
Yeah, Ruben captain.
Why Ruben?
Ruben should be captain. He's big man. He's got a big presence. I don't think anyone would say nothing to him. He come from the academy. Ruben would give a lot. I think Ruben.
By example, is that what you're feeling?
Give it to Ruben, man. Give it to Ruben. John Terry's young. He got captaincy when Mourinho come in. Give the captaincy to Ruben. Change it up.
All right. How would you like to see us change up over the international break?
Barkley as well. Barkley was not good enough. Barkley was poor, man. Barkley, in pre-season, he looked so good, but Barkley is poor. He was so poor today. He isn't giving anything, my phone's ringing. But Barkley's not giving enough.
And I'm impressed. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm impressed. Frank Lampard giving Bill Gilmore, a chance, because I'm like, that's so quick, But I'm impressed too. So that's all I can say about the game. But the positive, Tammy Abraham, I'm so impressed with him, because after he lost the penalty, he was getting a lot of abuse. But I'm so impressed because everything is died now, and everybody, everybody's singing his name. 4 goals now in the Premier League, right?
2 in the last 2 games.
I'm so impressed. He can just, like, second half, he needs to, like, maybe I guess he was a little bit tired, and he can just do better after the international break, and he can just keep going from there. And I hope after the international break, Callum Hudson-Odoi is back, and I know it's still going to be a long time before Rudiger comes back. So
now,
hopefully.
Hudson-Odoi should be back soon. It's Loftus-Cheek that we're waiting on for the long time.
Yeah. Hopefully, I know we got to give Frank Lampard, more time. I know this season, I'm hoping 4th. I know a lot of people are saying 5th, 6th, 7th, but I'm hoping maybe 4th. Maybe if you can get the defense plus the midfield going, they're gonna get the strikers are gonna get enough service from the midfield, because I think the midfield needs to step up to the only person I see today was Cover. The way he was driving the ball forward to the striker. First half was good. Second half, I think it relaxed a little bit. So I think, so far so good. I mean, we can. All we got to do is keep on going, and hopefully, by the end of the season, we can all be smiling.
The international break will be good for us, so we can just take a break, take a breather, revamp. I'm not very hyped for the season, because I just like to just take a step back.
Just want to take it as it comes.
I'd like to take a step back and think, okay, this is the team we have. How can we build this team? Because one thing we need obviously got our goalkeeper. We need a good solid centre back, a good solid midfielder, a good solid striker, and build a team around that. And I think Tammy could be that striker, Mount could be that midfield, and possibly even Tomori, Christensen, or even Zoom in the back, and build players around them, because that's what we need. It's a spine like we used to have. And it's something we can implement into the season, and hopefully by next summer we can rebuild. Because I know we've lost Hazard, and that's going to be a big pain. But when I think of Liverpool, they had to sell Coutinho, and they bought Van Dijk and Alisson for that amount of money, and look where they went. We can do the exact same with the money we've got for Hazard and think, okay, we can get another top striker which can help Abraham. We can find another defender, another right back, left back, even a midfielder. Kovacic today was phenomenal. I think for the last 2 games he's really stepped up. He's really filled in Kante's boots and has actually given a shift. Barkley, But then with Loftus-Cheek coming in, I think we then got a force going forward who can break up play and even scored a cheeky goal. Hudson-Odoi coming back. When it comes to Wolves, to be fair to them, they're doing well.
The Wolves have always been Wolves since they've come out. They're like top 6. They're top 6 chasers. They have us all running scared, and we got them next.
Yeah, I know. So that's one thing I'm actually looking forward to, is how the team are going to work with that. Another positive to think about is actually our Champions League draw. No one's mentioned that yet. Is actually quite pleased with it, because we've got Ajax, Valencia, and Lille.
Yeah, I'm very pleased we got Ajax.
I'm pleased, because then we can see. Okay, I doubt Champions League isn't Lampard's ideal number 1. But what would that I think be very good is to give these Abraham, Mount, even Hudson-Odoi if he's back, they're getting Champions League football against Ajax. What can they do? I think this season will be top quality experience for the academy, and then next season going onwards, then we can maybe see some improvements. But until then, I'm just going to be patient, because that's what we need, is patience. Because it happens every single year. We're getting a new manager, even Mourinho coming back. We get hyped up and just get fired, and it makes me sick, to be honest. We just need to give him time. Ferguson, it was 3 years he didn't win anything, and then he had a system in place, he had the players he needed, and then he went somewhere. That's what we need. And with the players, the fans, all of us need to just take time. Let's just take a step back and think, it's only been 4 games. We've got time. We've got a long way to go.
You've gone home yet? It's like an hour and a half after the game.
I think the English isn't good either, isn't it? But, Abraham, I'm so pleased for the boy. I'm pleased for Mount. They're going to go places for this team. It makes me sad. We had Kevin De Bruyne, we had Mo Salah. Who knows? And maybe if Lampard, God forbid he is still here, 3-4 seasons from now, who else in the academy can come in? So that's try and give you a good positive for today rather than all the negatives.
Appreciate that.
Because the positives, like into Wolves, you know, it's going to be tough times. Always remember 2008 at Moscow. You could see over Terry's face how much that hurt him. You could see over Lampard's face how much that hurt him. And what they do, they stayed at the club, they came back, they kept pushing. And that's what Lampard is going to really push into this team. I mean, Abraham, with the penalty he missed at the Super Cup, got 4 goals in 2 games. Because Lampard gave him a push. He said, Tammy, you will do it. You can do it. And he's doing it. Mason, you can do it. And it's bringing this nice vibe, which I am liking. So, come on, guys. Like, don't be so down.
Just think positive, innit?
Exactly.
Right, perfect. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Sophie Rose.
And I'm Lewis Gebre-Selassie, and we are your new presenters for Blues TV for the upcoming season.
So make sure you click the subscribe button and keep watching.